Oh, we're setting sail, we're setting sail, we're setting sail for adventure. We're going on a high seas adventure. That's right, it's time to pirate. All right, I'm going into pirate mode because I'm hoping that it's going to help me find the parts to the engine that I'm going to need in order to build my ultimate power, gas-powered pirate machine. And this is a move that I haven't tried yet. Haven't tried talking like a pirate, but I'm hoping that if I talk like a pirate, that maybe the gods of the sea will hear my cries and help me find the other parts of the engine that I need. We'll see, we'll see. Well, nothing to see right now. There's an island over there, but I have been there already, so I'm not going to go back to that island. I'm going to set sail this direction. Whatever direction this happens to be, I do not have a compass, so I may get lost, and if I do, well, I hope that I just stumble upon my home island again, because I've built some pretty cool stuff there, and not to mention it has the other two parts of the engine that I need. So, if I get lost, then, not even the gods of the sea can help me. Well, look at there, we have an island right there, right to the right. That's the pirate speak. That's what they say when they want to use directions in the sea. They say to the right. Sure, there's like fore and aft and starboard and port and whatnot, but everybody knows that traditional pirates, they said left and right. So right over here to the right, we have an island. It looks quite boring, however, and I doubt that it's going to have anything fun, but we'll go take a look. Okay, now that I found the island, I'm going to stop talking like a pirate, because I'm not going to be able to do that the entire episode. I'm only going to do it when I need things, okay? When I need things, I'll switch to pirate voice. In the meantime, let's go on to this tiny little island, and let's see if there's anything interesting to be found here. An empty bucket, not interesting. What else is there of not interest? This island is butts. I don't like this island at all. This island ain't got diddly squat. It ain't got but squat. Alright, let's keep moving. The gods of the sea have not heard my cries yet. Oh god! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh jeez, okay, that happened. My boat's flipping out. Climb on it, jackass! Alright, let's get to sailing again. I'm trying to go in one direction, not to be mistaken for that boy band, but one direction so that I don't get too mixed up and I can try to make my way back home. Okay, we've got a new island right to the left of my ship. Once again, I'm using proper pirate terminology by saying to the left of my ship. Everybody knows that that was what pirates said when they wanted to go to the left. They said, hey, steer that ship to the left if you would, please. Thank you very much. And here we are. We are in another island. It's another small island, however, and so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to find here. Fingers crossed I find something of interest. Maybe a crashed ship or something, but from the looks of it, it looks pretty boring. Just like the last one. Oh, brother. Oh, well, I did find something interesting, and that's a floating rock. This rock is floating, and that's not normal. Everybody knows that rocks should not float like that. Everybody knows that this island is clearly cursed, so we should probably leave it post-haste, lest we become cursed ourselves, and then we begin to float just like the rock was floating, and it becomes a whole thing, and really we gotta get out of here. Because this island's cursed. Okay, the cursed island, we are away from ye. Goodbye. Notice I said ye, because that's what pirates said. They didn't say, I'm getting away from you. They said, I'm getting away from ye, and I'm a real pirate. Everybody knows that I am a real pirate. See you later, cursed island. Oh, see ye later. Excuse me. I've spent too much time in the modern times. Yo ho ho! Right over here we have a new island. It's got tall trees on it. It looks a lot more promising than that blasted cursed island that had that floating rock. I don't make deals with the devil, you see. I'm not going to make a deal with a floating rock island. Now, I probably could have parlayed with the floating rock and I said, hey, listen here, floating rock. I will trade ye magic, ye curse, if you tell me where to find other parts of the engine, but I wasn't going to do that. Because, as the old pirate saying goes, Mama did not raise no fool. Okay, let's see, where am I going to lay land here? Let's go right here. There we are. Set my foot on dry land. Oh, yes, it's good to be back on dry land for a little bit. Let's see, anything good on this island? We found some scrap, corrugated scrap. That's all right. We can fix up our boat with that right there. We've got a tarp. What else? We've got some crabby friends. Ooh, we got a boat over there. Right over there we have a boat. Let's go check out the boat. And I'm beginning to think that engine parts come from those consoles, because I think every time I found an engine part, it's been inside of a console. So I think I need to find intact boats in order to find consoles, in order to find engine parts. Now that's just a pirate guess on my part, but that's what I'm beginning to think. All right, what do we have here? We have some bots. Yes, of course, we have bots on the island. Figured that much. Perhaps there's like a crashed boat under the water. Is this flashlight waterproof? I did hear a shark earlier, and I don't want to go too far underwater because the shark will probably eat me alive. All right, the flashlight is waterproof. We have discovered that much. Perhaps if I get a spear, then if a shark tries to front to me, I can poke him in the eye. Right in his dumb shark eye. Yes, let us do that real quickly. Let's see. Gonna make some spears. Gonna make some spears so I don't die. And we could probably make a temporary space right here to call it a night. You know, maybe get some water, build a shelter. It wouldn't be a bad idea to build extra shelters for when we're on the high seas. That way, if I can't make it back home, at least I can pull into port. You know, have a nice place to rest my head, eat some crab and whatnot, maybe build a campfire. You know, all the amenities, basically, of my home island without having to go back to my home island. Oh, coconut, speaking of food. How hungry am I? Let me look on my pirate watch. Ooh, not so much hungry as I am thirsty. And I'm going to, there we go, sate a little bit of that thirst a little bit. And I'm gonna crack you open, you dumb coconut. Yes, that's right, I'm much smarter than you, coconut. Which is why you died to my hands. All right, time to chop up a log. Palm log. Get a couple more sticks. What I really want, though, is the palm fronds. These guys right up here. This is going to be what's going to allow me to build my shelter. So I can take refuge from the elements. And those elements being a quite nice night, as a matter of fact. It is 70.6 degrees for those of you guys who go by the old Celsius rather than the Fahrenheit. Everybody knows that pirates go by Fahrenheit. It's just commonly known. But if you do, well, 70 degrees, that's quite pleasant. All right, structures. Shelter. Oh, that's right, we're going to need some lashings. Of course, we need lashings to create every damn thing in this game. So why did I think that I would not need lashings to make my shelter? That was just short-sighted on my part. I mean, it makes sense that it's short-sighted. I mean, after all, I'm a pirate, which means I only have one eye, so I'm a bit short-sighted because I got my eye patch. But that's the price you pay for being a pirate. Basically, when I went and signed up for the job, they said, how many eyes do you have? And I said, 2. And they said, well, that's 1 too many. And then they poked me in the eye, took it along, slapped a eye patch right over the hole in my head, and there we go. That's the story about how I came to have one eye, and how I became to be called Short-Sighted Rick. All right, we've done a lap around the island here for no good reason, and now I'm going to make my Lashing. There we are, lashing. Fantastic. And then, how about we just build our shelter right here? Why not? It's a perfectly fine place. Perfectly cromulent place to build a shelter right here. Gonna build it right here. There we are. Oh, look at that. It's a beauty. It's a beaut. And I am probably still thirsty, aren't I? Yes, I am. Very thirsty. It's thirsty work being a pirate these days. Whoa, it's a bot! A bot just hanging right there. Oh, I want to kill this bot, you see. Let's see. What I want to do is build a spear real quick. Gonna build a spear. Don't go anywhere now, bat. Alright. I don't want to spook it. I don't want to spook the bat. Alright. You still there, bat? Oh, whoa! Did I spook the bat? Oh, the bat, it's flown away. The bat has flown the bat coop. Man, I really want to kill a bat. Gonna try to kill me a bat. Whoa, look at all of them. Now I'm going to try to catch me one of these guys. Let's see, I'm gonna equip my spear and I'm just gonna start poking at the air. Here we go, if I just get right up here. Start poking some. See if I can poke me a bat. Come here, bats. Oh, I almost got you. Come on. Oh, what if I jump? Jump and poke. It's a new move. All the kids are going crazy for the jump and poke. Everybody do the jump and poke. Everybody do the jump and poke. Oh man, this is not working as well as I would have hoped. I'm hoping that one of these little guys will land in a tree, but I don't know what the likelihood of that is. Alright, I'm gonna make my way back down the rock. Let's see, I want to make sure I go down the way that's not gonna injure me. There we are. Back down to safety. Let's see. I want to watch one of these guys land. I'm sure that they're gonna land eventually, right? Come on, you can't fly forever. Oh, there we are. There's one right there. Let's see. Chaw! I got it! Ha ha ha! Look at that! I got a bat. What I don't have is a knife, though. I need a knife if I'm going to skin this bat. What? Look at that! It's a bat! Look at that! Low resolution image of that bat right there. Oh man, that's a bad graphic right there. Whoa! Whoa! Look at it! It's gigantic! It's a giant bat! I did not know that they were so large. They looked a lot smaller. Wow, flying in the air. Alright, I've got my coconut and it's time to drink. No, drink, dum-dum. Okay, there you are. I knew you could do it. If you put your mind to it. And now crack it open. There you are. Save that food for later. I don't think that you're hungry at the moment. You're really not. What time is it? Time to sleep. Alright, it's the next morning. I'm sure I'm parched. Quite. Is there a bucket on this island? If there is, then it's gonna fill up with water because it's raining right now. Let's go take a look around and see if there's a bucket. Oh, don't you know? There's a bucket right there. We'll go check it in just a moment. Once this rain lets up. Ooh. Now that I've killed me a bat, I'm wondering, can I kill me a seagull? Alright. These guys seem a bit more wily than their bat counterparts. Let's see. I want to catch me a seagull if possible. Is it possible to kill a gull? We're going to find out today. Is it possible to kill a gull? I want to kill a bird. I think the rain done scared off most of the seagulls. Here we are. We got a nice bucket of seawater. Gonna drink ye. There you are, put you back. Let you fill up a bit more. But I'm so thirsty, I need a drink of water right now, so I'm going to take a bucket, pick it up, equip it up, sip it up, and that should put me at 2 bars. Still quite thirsty, but we'll just let the rain do its rain business. Alright, so I was talking about perhaps trying to swim down, look for shipwrecks and whatnot. Maybe that's where we've got engine parts and whatnot, so I'm just gonna do some laps around the island here and see if my one eye can see anything. Hopefully I don't encounter a shark that wants to eat my brains. And that's another pirate adage is pirate swims, his brains get eaten. Oh, look at this, it's a console. Just as I had imagined. We got and it's just got an engine part. Well, we don't need an engine part. Honestly, we've got that. We need other parts to the engine, like the fuel tank and whatnot. All right, let's just keep on doing laps though, and see if we can find anything. Now, with this in mind, now that we're finding these crashes and whatnot, perhaps I need to be looking a little bit more in depth for parts. You know, looking underwater, but it's hard. I'm not good at holding my breath. Probably should have paid more attention while in pirate school to the breath holding classes, but you know, I was cool and I was like, nobody pays attention to this stuff, and I really would look a fool if I was paying attention too much. But you know, that's life. You learn that sometimes you have to sacrifice popularity for your life. You know, for practicality, you have to. You know, I mean, your life's depending on this kind of thing. Could save your life one day, knowing how to hold your breath for a long time. All right, but I digress. I digress. Still not a lot of ships to be seen. Is this air? Can I actually breathe in this? Can I breathe here? I don't think I can. Oh, I definitely can't. I definitely cannot. I'm struggling to breathe. Oh no! Oh, that's the bad kind of music. Oh no! Oh, I better run! Run, man, run! Oh, that shark was hot on my tail right there. Oh, you ain't gonna get me. Sorry, big guy. You do not get to eat me, not today. Alright. When sharks come, that's when I call it quits. I say, no, Mr. Shark, I'm done. I'm all done here. Alright, we're gonna get back on the boat. We'll go try to find one more island and then we'll set sail back home. Need to go find another island. Actually, I said we'll set sail back home, but I take it back. We're not gonna set sail back home. What's the point of going back home just yet? Really, there's no point. Okay, that's the same console I just saw, right? Yes, it's the console that had the engine parts. Alrighty, we found a tiny island. Knowing what we know, knowing what we learned from the last island, then maybe there's some shipwrecks or something in the vicinity of this tiny little island. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plop anchor, which is another pirate term. Plop anchor, that's what they used to say. I'm gonna plop anchor at this island, do a lap around, see if I can see. Actually, you know what I can do? Rather than plop anchor, before I plop anchor, let's actually do a lap around the island and let's just take a peek and see if we can see any ships or anything like that. Anything of interest, basically, down here. Is there anything that catches our eye? And I say that literally, anything that catches my one eye, because I only have a single eye. We discussed this. Don't point, don't look, don't stare. It's rude when you do. Just acknowledge the fact that I have one eye and move on. Anything down there? I don't see anything. Gonna try to turn this boat, and this thing, it steers like a boat. Which is to say, makes very wide turns, and it's kind of difficult at times. Alright, let's see. Taking a peek down below. I don't see any crashes or shipwrecks or anything of that sort. Unfortunately, I do see an island over there, which perhaps we should go check out next. Let's see. Not seeing a whole lot of interest here. It's all quite boring. Alright, we found ourselves on this tiny island. It had some fresh water, so I stopped by here just to have some drinks. And that's where we're gonna have to call it an end to this episode of Stranded Deep, y'all. And I hope you've enjoyed my narration, my commentary. This has been Short-Sighted Rick with you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give a like, a favorite, share, and subscribe, y'all, if you haven't done it yet, because it really helps out when you do. It helps out a ton. And come back next time when I'll have some more strategy for you. We'll see y'all then.